Hello, Hobby World. Zach here, rolling solo, no Porter. And if you talk to Porter, he'll predict that this won't get as many views because he's kind of the star of the show. However, I wanted to show off some of my favorite rookie cards that I've picked up since Porter and I have started collecting together. We've been pretty transparent on both Trading Card Database and Hobby Twitter that we operate on a pretty modest budget. We try and stick to $40 a month, where we try and maximize that with dollar boxes, quarter boxes, lots of trades on Trading Card Database, stack sales once in a while. So we really try and stretch the dollar, but I am so excited that since returning and Porter and I doing this together, I've been able to go back to, I would say, predominantly the junk wax era and pick up cards, specifically rookie cards, from some of my favorite players growing up. Either one, they were in the hobby or came out with cards after I would have joined, or two, I just couldn't afford them growing up. So these are going to be basketball and football, and we're going to start with one of my favorite NBA players of all time, the Glove, Gary Payton. I think this rookie card, his hoops, and then his skybox are two of the coolest cards that have ever been produced as a basketball rookie card. I was so fortunate enough to pick these up. Again, couldn't afford these back in the day as a kid. Another star I absolutely loved, Penny Hardaway. Got this one on a stack sale on Twitter. Just absolutely love this guy. Injuries cut his career short, but he was just such a baller. This one, not a super lucrative pickup. I think I got this from 1 Million Cubs eBay store. B.J. Armstrong, rookie card, part of those championship teams. Obviously became sort of the villain on the Last Dance show, but I just always loved B.J. Armstrong. Moving on to football, this guy wasn't around when I first collected, but became a huge fan of his career as just a fan of the NFL, James Harrison. I would say the Steelers are Porter and my second favorite team, and so James Harrison rookie card picked up for the win. Now, these next couple I've talked about, I think, with Bear Card 34, who, thank you for giving us a shout out. This guy right here, 89 Pro Set. I had the 89 score, but I didn't have the Eric Metcalf. This was the second series, and all the boxes I got as a kid were always the first series. Eric Metcalf is so underrated. Similarly, picked up this Andre Rison. I'm a sucker for Andre Rison. Anytime I see him in a dime or quarter box, I will grab it. This one I was able to get on a trade on Trading Card Database, his 89 tops. I believe that's the traded. It's got the nicer back. Another great pickup and a great star from the era that I originally collected. Here comes some 3 straight Hall of Famers that are not really popular when it comes to collecting, in my opinion, but very overlooked because they were just absolute studs on the field. Kevin Green, this is his, I believe, 1988 tops. Yeah, 1988 tops rookie card. Orlando Pace. He spent a cup of coffee with the Chicago Bears, way past his prime, but I picked this one up. Actually, a buddy of mine just gave Porter and I his collection to look through, and this was in there. Nice and shiny playoff. A guy who just got into the Hall of Fame, Sam Mills. Loved him. I don't know this for certain. I'm almost 100% positive, though. He wore 51 in tribute to Dick Butkus. I remember watching the Steve Sable NFL's Toughest Players. Dick Butkus was in there, and they had a video of Sam Mills talking to another one of his players saying, "You know who that is over there, don't you? Dick Butkus." Oh, he was bad, man. And so was Sam Mills. This guy, again, like an Eric Metcalf, Andre Rison, Vinny Testaverde was just such a big deal when I was first collecting. This was out of my reach back as a kid. Now, not so hard to get, but just a cool rookie card, and I do love that set. Now, this guy was way out of my price range, and growing up, one of my neighbors who I did a lot of trading with, he was a big Emmett fan. So I had basically 0 Emmett cards. I must have traded all of mine growing up to him, and so I didn't keep any of these from the first go-round. I actually got this one and this card, both in a trade on Trading Card Database. Dion, he's one of the guys we specifically PC, the 89 Pro Set rookie card. And then I got this one, I want to say it was on eBay, 1989, tops traded again. Just super cool. Probably going to bring one to the house. Now, I'm going to go through a couple of additional players that, again, came after I stopped collecting. Love Larry Allen. If you don't know how dominant this guy is, go to YouTube, watch some of his videos. He was absolutely a beast. In my opinion, one of, if not the best offensive lineman ever. Larry Allen rookie cards, was able to get these actually before the hobby boom in 2021. Right when I got back in 2020, before prices skyrocketed, I was able to get these for pretty inexpensive. Going back to that Steelers theme, this guy right here, Greg Lloyd, rookie card, another one of those 89 tops traded with the cool back. This guy was just an absolute monster. Now, we'll end the video with probably my favorite, I should say one of, probably top 3 Chicago Bears of all time. This guy was absolutely must-see TV, most exciting NFL player I think I've ever seen. Every time he touched the ball, you never knew what was going to happen. I'm showing off now my collection of Devin Hester rookie cards that Porter and I have been able to procure since joining the hobby. I've mentioned it in another video. I think we're either number 5 or number 6 Devin Hester collectors on Trading Card Database. Again, not a lot of football collectors on there, so it's not hard to crawl up the rankings, but I just love Devin Hester. I'll confess, when I'm doing cardio at the gym, I'll watch a lot of Devin Hester videos, just highlights of him. Love Jeff Joniak's calls. You are ridiculous. This is probably my favorite rookie card of his. No one knew drafting a guy specifically for kickoffs what kind of impact he would have. And I don't, honestly, as a rookie, think about that. He was the Bears offense that year. They had a terrible offensive team with Rex Grossman. I think he was second on the team in touchdowns, and he didn't even take an offensive snap. This one's really cool, too, in the U uniform. And then this one is a Topps Total. And I don't know, I just like that with the green. I like Frank Thomas has got somewhere he's even wearing a green uniform, and that kind of, I don't know, draws to me. So again, no Porter, but I wanted to show off some of my favorite rookie cards from getting back in the hobby, collecting these with my son. As I said, we try to operate on a pretty small budget compared to most of the Pelican carriers, but we love it, and we appreciate everybody watching our videos and the recent subscribers. Thank you for watching, and hope you have a good rest of the week.